Teach me, teach me kindly, teach me softly how to rise in love. So just teach me softly, teach me kindly how to rise in love. So teach me wisely, teach me kindly how to rise in love. So teach me wisely, teach me kindly how to rise in love. So teach me kindly, teach me how to love. Teach me how to love. And how to use my voice. So teach me wisely, teach me kindly how to rise in love, how to rise in truth, how to rise in me and you and you and me and you and me. That's all there is, that's all that's true. What a joy it is to love you, to share my truth with you. What a joy it is to love you. What a joy it is to be with you. What a joy it is to love you. What a joy it is to live, to share my truths, to share my voice, as if that was the truth, as if there was no space for shame or guilt and blame, as if there was no space for shame and guilt and blame. So teach me your ways, teach me your ways. So teach me your ways, how to rise in power instead, how to use this voice instead, how to rise in power instead, how to rise in power instead. How to use this voice as a tool for transmission, as a tool for love, a vehicle a true oracle, a true instrumentalist. She knows how it is, she knows what to say, she knows what to keep within her ways. She knows what to do and she knows what to say. She knows what to keep in her. To be alchemized, to be refreshed, renewed, rejuvenated, to be renewed, to be refreshed, to be reawakened, to be sung to with each breath. Imagine being stuck in the darkness. Imagine somebody coming your way. To come and to sing you home, home, home. To come and to sing you home, home. To walk and to sing you home, home. To walk and to sing you home, home. Because imagine you've forgotten and you don't know your way, and you're lost and you're aching and you're all to blame, and you've done the things that you should have not done, and there's so much pressure to be something other than what I am. Imagine in that moment you can be love. Imagine in that moment you can be love. You can be taken by the force of love, to be lifted into the sky, to be lifted into remembrance, to be lifted and to fly high, to be lifted, to be soaring, incubated on the waves of life, 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 incubated on the waves of life. She knows that if she is at the end of her deathbed and she has not loved, she has not done everything in her power to choose love over and over and over again, she knows that she will die of a broken heart. Yet if she lives and loves and allows her whole heart to feel this entire existence, to let life move through her rather than get stuck as if she was a plaster for all the negative things that one could feel. She does not have to carry that burden anymore. She knows her worth. She knows her truth. She knows. She knows. So I call forth my warrior spirit. I call forth the goddess. I call forth my wisdom, my intuition, my intelligence, and my power. My sheer fucking power. The power that is not connected to shame, blame, or pain, but the true power that rests in the back of her throne, knowing when it is time to rise and when it is time to rest. She knows. She will not lift a finger for petty drama. She is not here for that. And when it's time to fight for love, to fight for truth, and to fight for each other, you best believe she will be in the front lines. She will be in the front lines, charging forwards, rushing, chasing, running. One with the elements, one with the wind, one with the rain. Nothing will stop her. The only thing that can stop her is me. That part of me that tears at her flesh, that pulls by her hand to stop running towards life because I am afraid. That part that says, no, please do not leave me behind. That part that says, she prefers to stay in comfort and to stay in line. It is safe here. And while I also know that jumping and taking the leap of faith, where life will hold me, there's still that part who wants to pump the brakes. Say, no, 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 I'm too afraid. Look, this is where I've been hurt. Please don't go so boldly into this life, not knowing what can happen to you. Please, stay behind, stay here with me, tend to my wounds. We can stay here forever. We can stay here infinitely. We can stay here all alone. We don't need anybody else. And that voice inside of me, she is coy. She knows all the tricks of the game. She knows how to tear away at me, how to tear and break my heart. So I begin to doubt. I slow down, I begin to doubt the steps in front of me and whether I should believe in my heart. Whether I am best stopping, not moving, waiting. Even though in front of me I see a buffet and a sky full of stars. I see the most exquisite oasis. And yet I linger on the outskirts, peering in, wondering if it's all a trick, listening to that quiet voice inside, listening to that voice. What will you say next time to tear down away at me, to make me lose my hope, to become a caged bird who has forgotten to fly? And in my caged bird, I turn to that inner part and I say, with my beating, vibrant heart, I love you still. I love you despite, and I love you in spite of all the things you can say to me. I love you, and I will not be chained. I will sit beside you, free. But my spirit is not to blame for your atrocities. My spirit is not to blame for your fears, your worries, and your shame. And I know that you have been taught that this is the way love loves. That love loves by worrying. That love loves by stopping and pulling back and being afraid. But that is not true anymore. And I choose how to play this game. In a new, more true way. Choosing to write my own story. Choosing to write ours again. Choosing to see others not through the lens of what they did in this life. All the pain, all the failures, and all their shame, because they wear it. They wear it on their sleeve. They hide it in their back pocket. They have so much of it. It weighs on their spirit. It weighs on their soul. It hides their heart, building yet another wall, so they know when they have hurt. They know. And if they don't know, it's because nothing and nobody in their life has ever shown them what it means to be loved. And yes, perhaps it's not right that we should turn back and to pour into those other people that hurt us in the first place. But what a tragedy if there was never anyone in your lineage to say, stop, this is enough. We walk the path of love now, of grounded compassion. Yes, we take responsibility. Yes, we align our actions. Yes, we stay true, but we forgive, we let go, and we allow ourselves to change. Instead of holding hostage, creating these prisons and pockets in our hearts and our bodies where others can sit in, This is where you hurt me. This is the reason that I don't love. This is the reason that I hate the world. This is the reason why I am mean and grim. This is the reason I will spread the abuse. This is the reason that I will continue to bruise others as I have bruised, as I have been bruised. And so instead of carrying these totems of lack, of why we are not worthy of love and why we do the things we do, why don't we plant gardens inside instead? Inside each and every single one of those pockets, why don't we fall in and say, yes, I feel you, I hear you, I love you, I am so sorry that happened to you. You are not to blame. Your feelings are important. I hear you. I love you. I am here for you. Please cry on my shoulder as long as you want to, even if that means for infinity. Let me hold your broken bones, even if it's the last thing you do in this life. Even if your only action is to soften, to not be so constrained and so hard. Let me plant a garden of kindness inside of me instead of these broken shards. May I tend to myself without expecting others to know what is right, to know which piece to take out next, yet I cling to it with desperation as if I could use my entire might to protect it. Because this hurt feels so precious that it can't be neglected no more, yet in grasping and clinging and holding, it is only me who I hurt. Because holding the shard of glass does not open my palm to love, does not open my palms to be filled like a cup with love, to be filled with sunlight. So I call on my guides. I call on anything in this life that is good and kind. I call on you now. Help me to remember how to be kind with myself, how to be loving with myself, and how to set this caged bird free so that others can be free too. joy, teach me to be free. Teach me softly. Teach me softly. Teach me kindly. Teach me with grace. Teach me with grace. For I know what it feels like to be out of place. I know what it feels like to be somewhere lost in space. So teach me softly, teach me kindly, with love. So just teach me kindly, teach me softly how to rise in love. So just teach me kindly, teach me softly how to rise in love. So just teach me softly, teach me kindly how to rise in love.